now we're going to design a staircase. We have all the stuff that we have done here for the opaque wall, the curtain wall, and we're going to design a staircase that goes from level -12, it's this level, to level 15. That's the goal. So first, I'm going to create a section here, architecture, no, view, section. I want a section here because I want to see what I have. Okay, so we created all the basement, but we don't have the floor slab. We have a floor slab here, the ceiling of the basement, but we don't have the basement floor. Okay, so I think the first thing we have to do on level -12, I have to go to architecture, not component, architecture floor. And I just want a rectangle from this point to that point here. I click OK, I go back to the section. Yeah, and this is what happens. When we create a floor in Revit, it goes from the level down. And I want the other way around. I want it to go up. So probably I have to move this 1 foot up. No, 1 foot is too much. What's the thickness of this? Edit type, structure. Okay, so we have this weird, I'm going to change this to 10 inches or 12 inches, and that will be 1 foot. There you go. Okay. So now I have created a 1 foot slab, floor slab, and this is resting at the top of the footing, and it's getting up to the retaining wall here. Okay, so my staircase is it's not going to start at level -12. It's going to start at level -12 plus 1 foot. Okay, and then it has to go up to level 0. So that's the staircase from the basement up to level 0. So let's do it. We are on level -12. And I'm going to use the stairs tool that we have in Revit. So select stair tool, and well, we have 2 options. I'm going to use the monolithic stair because it's going to be like a structure, concrete structure. So let's use the monolithic. And I have changed my opinion about this tool in Revit. At the beginning, when I started using Revit, I didn't like it at all. And I always wanted to create my own stairs because I wanted to design it. But okay, now I have changed my mind. And I always start designing my staircase with the Revit tool to see what it does. And then if I don't like it, I change it, okay? But in terms of calculating the heights of the steps, the length, the height, the number of steps, I think Revit does a good job, and I'm going to make the most of it. So let's see what Revit has done. It goes from level -12, but the base offset, it has to be 1, okay? Because I'm not on level -12. I'm on level -12 plus 1 because I created the floor. And the top level is level 0. That's correct. So apparently Revit needs 19 steps. Okay, I can trust Revit calculations. So that's what we need, 19 steps. So I need 19 steps. I'm going to do a flight with a landing in the middle. So I have, if I have 19, I can have 10 landing and 9, or 9 landing and 10, either way. So I'm going to start somewhere up here. I need, you see that here we have, here it's hidden, but it's 10 risers created, 9 remaining. Okay, so I create 10. Now I change direction here, and I go up to the end of this. Okay, so I have 10 here and 9 there. It could be the other way around. It could be 9 here and 10 here, but that's fine. Okay, So now I have to start changing this. By default, we have a 3-foot, something more, width. 3, it's the minimum. Okay, so if we are in a public building, especially if we are in a basketball court, we can have a lot of people going in and out at the same time. So I'm going to make this 5 feet. So if I select this, I type 5 here. And look at this, the landing depth is less than the run width. That makes sense, okay? So when we have 5 feet here, we should have 5 feet here in the landing. So I can select it's a warning, nothing happens, but if I select the landing and I make it 5, Revit will not complain. Okay? So with this, I have a staircase that meets the requirements. Good. I want to move it here. Why is that? Okay. I'll explain you later, but I want this. Okay, but well, I want to show you that we can change the position of the run and the width of the stairwell anytime. Okay. So let's, do we have to click OK? No, because I want to attach this to the wall. So I can align, I select the wall and I select this and I select the wall and I select that. And now if I think that this width is too much, I can move it here. Yeah, something like that. Okay, so let's check. Okay, this is 5 feet. The landing is 5 feet and it's lined up with the corner of the building. So let's click OK. And now where the hell is the section that I created? Okay, so the section is there. Okay, it's not showing. I have to move the section because I have to move the section line because I want to see the steps. Okay, so if I go to section 3 now I see the steps here. But doesn't make any sense because we need an opening in this floor, okay, because I have to go up. So this part of the slab has to be removed. But I make sure that it starts at the right point and it gets up to the right point too here. Okay, so the steps are good. I hate the railings. Get rid of. And okay, so that's what I mean. I need an opening here. So I have to go to level 0. I have to select the floor. And now I have to edit boundary. So I have to edit the boundary. I'm going to change the slab here. And the touch. And now in the section, now it makes sense, okay? Because I have the slab here, then I have the stairwell, the landing, go up, and there you go. In concrete elements, well, we will need a reinforcement here. Every time we open something, we need the structure of frame. Okay, so in the concrete structure, we do that by reinforcing this part of the slab. Okay, so there will be more reinforcement at this point, but it doesn't affect the architecture. So okay, it will affect the reinforcement that I have to design here in this part of the slab, but that will work. And now I see oh, I did something wrong. Okay, yeah, because now this is floating. So I'm going to edit the boundary again on level 0. Because I want. Okay, yeah. So you mean you know that I needed this, and now the column is resting on this wall, and there's a part of the slab here above the wall, and I. Okay, this is not this is just a staircase that I need to go from the basement to the first floor. So there's nothing special on that staircase. It meets the requirements. If I go to the section, it starts at the right point, it ends at the right point, it has the right width. So it's a staircase, okay? And now we want to go from level 0 to level 15, okay? But now we go from level 0 to level 15, and we don't have to increase the offset, or we don't need an offset. And now the number of steps will be different, because here we have only 11 feet, but now we're going to have 15 feet. So we're going to need more steps. So let's see what Revit does. If I'm on level 0 now, I can start tracing the same staircase, but we're going to need more steps. So that's why I wanted this part here. Okay, because I 10 steps, then I'm gonna need a few steps in this direction, and then I'm going to change again, and I'm going to need steps in the other direction. Okay, so let's see, how can I do that? We are on level 0, stair. Now, Revit, it's telling me that we have to go from level 0 to level 15, correct? We don't have any offsets, correct? So let's see what Revit does. I'm going to start the same point here. Now I need, okay, how many, this desired number is 26. Okay, so we had only 19 before, and now we need 26. So I'm going to, what the hell? Okay, so here we have 9 risers created. Well, actually, remember that I had 10. So I have opened this here, but the starting point was one step beyond this point. So I start here. So now I have 10. Now I'm going to click here, and I'm going to go in this direction. So I created 7, and there's 9 remaining. Okay, so now I click here, and I go in this direction. Okay. I have to change the width. I don't think I can have like, okay, let's see if I can have 5. See that something weird happens here. I'm going to type 5 and 5. And yeah, implementing layout. Because yeah, so something is weird, something weird is going on here. So I can't do this with 5. I can try with 4. 4 would be enough. So let's try 4. Okay, so it's weird, but I think I can fix it. And now I'm going to align things. I want to align this to the corner, the landing. And where the hell is... Oh, this is still 5. So I want to make it 4. And now I'm going to line up this one and that one. Okay. If I want 5, I have to change the layout of the staircase because I can't. have 5 width, the width of the run cannot be 5 and the width of the landing. So I have this, could be better, but okay. We're cleaning, we're going to click finish and let's see what happens here. We have this nasty railing, but okay. Something is, well, now we have to open this structure. And we're going to have to fix it. Okay, let's open level 15 and let's see what we have here. So now it's time to make decisions here because we created the beam system, but now we have that staircase. So we have to open this beam system, okay, because this is a continuous beam. So we are going up with our heads with those beams. So we have to open this beam system. But I have already designed these beams, and I can use this as the edge of this structural element. Okay? If we have this, I will need to create a beam here for the frame. So I'm going to change my original design, and I'm going to line up my staircase to this beam that I have here. Okay, so let's select this, align. I have the edge of this beam here and the edge of the ramp here. Okay, so now I have something structural there that works well. And remember that now I can select the beams of the beam system. So I don't have to change the whole beam system. I only want to change those beams, but I have to unpin them. So let's click unpin. And now we can move this up to the edge of this place, okay? So I can do this here again, unpin, and drag it here, and select, what is this? Okay, select this, unpin, and drag it here. There you go. So if I go to the 3D view, now, but there's something missing. These beams are floating and that can't happen. So I need another beam connecting all these. Okay, so go to level 15 again. And I have to go to architecture. No, sorry, structure, beam. And I can start here. And I can end there. Oh, I forgot to cut this beam and pin. Here. Okay, so now that makes more sense because I have the opening. And if I have the opening, yeah, so I can go up and there's something structural limiting the opening. Can I make it better? I think so, because, okay, if we move this way, you see that I've created this beam, and now this beam, there's a hierarchy, okay? So the beam that connects columns, it's taller than the beams that made the beam made up the beam system. But now this beam, it's thicker than this one. So since I can select this beam, I can change. So what is this? This is W12 by 22. So I have to select this one, and I want to change that to W12 by 22. Now makes more sense, okay? Because the thickness of this one is the same as this one, and we understand that the structural load of this beam higher than the structural load of the beam that is part of the beam system. So now it looks better. Okay. So we are, am I happy with this? I see where frame. Now I started designing this staircase, the one that goes from the basement to the first floor. But now I had to change the second one because I wanted to adapt my staircase design to the structure of the element. And now they are not lining. Okay, so can I line up this? If I select align, so I want this to be here. Yeah, but now this is not working. Okay, so you see, now I have aligned this, but now I have to modify the floor itself. Okay. So let's go to level 0, because now I have changed that. So I want to edit the boundary, and I want to change this here. Looks better. But I screwed this. So now this is not in the corner. Okay, so how can I fix that? I can select this wall, this line, but now please doesn't work. I know. Level -12. Yeah, so I want to line up this one and this one. But now this has changed. So, joder. Edit stairs. Okay, so apparently what I have to do is to select edit stairs, and now I can line up things. Okay, so what have I done? I want to make sure that the level 0 opening matches the width of the structural of the staircase, but at the same time the staircase has to be lined up with the corner of the building. So what I have to do is to select edit stairs, and then I can line up things. If I try to line up things without editing the stairs, it doesn't work. So now I hope that these two lines are lined up. It seems so. If I go to the 3D view, we have, okay, yeah, I couldn't, yeah, now I have to fix this. So, okay, I'm going to do this, edit stairs, and now I want to line up this line and this line, and now it works, okay? What I did before, I lined things up without selecting edit stairs, and that moves all the stairway either leftwards or rightwards. If I want to move only this run, then I have to edit stairs, and then I have to line things. Okay, so now it works, I think.